those. Today we're going to go over just a little bit about wiring. All we're really going to cover today is actually how to connect wires, whether it be connecting wires together or whether it be connecting them to a light switch, connecting to a receptacle, or connecting them to a light. So, first thing you're going to need to do, we're going to have safety. Everybody have a pair of safety glasses on. Put that down. It's not a toy. Alright. Alright, so everybody's got a pair of safety glasses. What we're going to have to do first, I want everybody to get, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to do it. And then after I show you all how to do it, I'm just going to demonstrate how it's done. Okay? And then I'm going to walk around and I'm going to watch y'all do it, make sure y'all doing it correctly and answer any questions. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of wire. Whether it's this wire or this wire. Okay? First one of them is called a 12-2. That means it's 12 gauge wire. It's got two. It's got the neutral, ground, and hot. Okay, so we're going to get the 12-2. We use our box cutter. Okay, how do we cut with a box cutter? The safe way.
Around, like away from.
Mm-hmm. Away from it. Correct. So we can get on the table. We can come about 2-3 inches down. Stick the box cutter in and cut away from yourself. Pull it away from your body, okay? Once you pull it away from your body, you can get this again, and you're going to make a loop all the way around it. If you can look right here, I made my first cut. It goes all the way down, about 2-3 inches. Y'all see how it goes down like that? Okay? Y'all see that? Then we'll get it and we'll go around. Remember, you have to cut away from your body, so. Then you can get it and you can peel it off. Okay? Get your trash, set it in one area. And you can open these three up right here. Okay? Then this one's going to have cardboard. The one that's around it, the one with cardboard around it is called your crown. Okay? Alright. We're going to do the same thing to the other end. And you don't want to cut too hard, because if you cut down too hard, what happens?
Cut the wire.
Cut the wires. If you cut the wires, that means metal's going to be showing. And if metal's showing, that's how all the fires start. Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to show you how to do this on one of them. And then I'm going to pass these around and show you what our end product's going to be. Alright. Then we take our wire strippers. Okay, there's two different types. There's one that just looks like this, and there's one like this. Terminal connecting tool and wire strippers. Most of y'all think of these. So this is a 12 gauge wire. The small one with 3 wires in it is 12 gauge wire. You go around to the 12 gauge wire. Monterey, sit up. You go on the 12 gauge wire. Whenever we're going to use these blacks and we're going to connect them together. Okay. So you get a 12 gauge round. You're going to come down about 1 inch. Whenever you're connecting wire to wire, you come down about 1 inch. You squeeze it, you twist, and it'll pull right off. Alright? About 1 inch down. Find the 12, line it up on here. Squeeze it, twist, pull off. Okay? Then, when you get those, we can bend this wire, come together like this. We're going to put what's called a wire nut on. A wire nut, y'all have two on your table. It's just a red, looks like it's just called a wire nut. It has two little wings on the side of it. That's called a wire nut. What you do is you get your needle nose pliers. Needle nose pliers. You put your two wires together and you hold the bottom side with the needle nose pliers. If you're left-handed, it's usually easier to hold it tight with your left hand. Okay, you'll hold it, they'll be side by side, hold them tight. Next, you get your lineman's pliers. Okay? Get your lineman's pliers and you twist them. Twist. 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 If you get a good twist on it, if there's some still sticking out, one was longer than the other or something, you can always get your line pliers, clip it off just like that. Now, we get our wire nut. We stick our wire nut on. And we tighten it down like you would a regular nut. Twist it till it gets tight. And nothing will pull it off, okay? All right. The next part, I'm going to show you how to, we're going to attach our wires onto either a switch or a light or a receptacle, okay? All of them are exactly the same, okay? All of them you put on just a light. There's no difference in how you put them on, actually how you put the wire onto it. You connect them at different places depending on what you're wiring, but today all we're really worried about is how to connect it. Once we know how to connect it, we'll get going to doing wires. All right. I'm going to show y'all how to do it on a light switch. You'll back out your light switch. There's usually a silver and a gold. Just for basic, if y'all want to do it close to right as you can, what you'll do is white to silver, black to gold. But just as this example I'm going to do right here to show you how real quick to do it, we're just going to do it. This one's a little bit different, okay? You don't pull off near an inch with this. You pull off less than an inch with this one. You pull off somewhere closer to a ½ inch to a quarter. You come down, this is 12/2, so again you'll come down to 12. Come down about ½ inch or so, you can see that. Twist it. Pull it off, okay? Y'all see how short that is? About a ½ inch. Why do you think we have it that short? Whenever we're connecting it to a receptacle or a switch. Prevent getting shocked. That could be somewhat, but usually if you're messing with this, what's the biggest thing you need to do? Make sure there's no what? Make sure there's no electricity come to it, correct. So why do you think that this is like this? I'm gonna put one on there and I'll see if you can get an idea. What you'll do, you can either use your wire strippers, or you can use, if you have the big connecting tool, you'll actually end up using the needle nose pliers instead. But you can look, there's a place where you can grip on the top of them. You grip right here on the edge, and you turn it over, and you make a little U. Y'all see the U? Y'all see that? So you get your U, then you put it on here, okay? Remember, white to silver, and black to bronze. Which way do you think you need to put it on? Was it going clockwise or counterclockwise? Counter? Why counter? Why would you do a counter? Here's what you do. Once you put it on, you tighten this down. Okay? Which way do we tighten this?
Right.
You want it to turn with it, not against it. Why? You just told me. Think about it. If you're tightening something down, and we have it like this, and you're tightening it down, what can that screw do? If you're tightening it down, it can grab it and twist it, or it can also push it out. Okay, it'll actually make a lesser connection. So what we want to do is we want it to go. We want our hook, how it's hooked like that. We want it to actually come down here, and we want it to, whenever we tighten, we want the hook to curve back in more. Okay, so we're going to put it on. Which way is that? Which way is this? Think about the clock face.
Counterclockwise.
Think about the clock face right there. It's going this way. Which way is that? Is that counter or is that clockwise? Counter means backwards.
Clockwise.
That is clockwise, so you're gonna put it on clockwise. You get it? You tighten it up. The easiest way to do it is you put it on there and you pull it tight. If you can have it, pull it tight with your bottom fingers, okay? See how I'm putting resistance against it? And you tighten it up. Pull it in real tight. And you can't pull it out. Same with the black, you can't pull it out. So, does everybody understand how to do that? But why do you think we did it short? Why don't you think we did it long like we did this one? Why do you think we did it short?
So you don't have extra wire.
What happens if that extra wire is hanging down? Say we clip it off this much, and that wire is hanging down to here. What can happen if we do that on every single one? How can fire start? How will it start? By your wires touching each other. You don't want your wires to touch each other. Okay? So, here's what y'all are going to do. Okay? This one is a 14-3. Okay? The round one, you have a round and a flat. On your round one, what we'll do on the 14-3, you take your blacks and your whites and you mesh them together. Okay? And then your red and your ground go on the light switch. Okay? Everybody pull up your light switch. Okay? Hold up your light switch. Your reds go on your light switch. Okay? Off of which wire? The round one or the flat one?
Right.
The round one. Very good. So we're going to put those, and then the whites and the black, what are we going to do? We're going to use the wire nut and we're going to tie them together. Okay? Alright? And then, with the flat one, we're just going to use one for the light switch, one for the light, and one for the receptacle. That's the receptacle, this is the light. You're going to do black on gold and white on silver. Alright? Y'all get started. I'm going to draw it on the board. Speak up.
Should it go further back or forward?
I would say that's about right there. About 2 to 3 inches. About 3 inches would be more. That's not the part you need to worry about being too long. The part you need to worry about being too long is the other. You can fold that you can fold that up and make it fit. The part that you need to worry about being too long is the part whenever you strip the wire. So. My trick. You don't have to rub it back and forth like that. Just keep constant pressure, because whenever you rub it back and forth real hard like that, you're going to cut all the way down, you're going to cut the wires. We don't want to cut the wires. Which one are you working? 12 2. Those are going one on the receptacle, one on the light. Which one do we have to cut the inch down on, was it,
It's this one.
which one did we have to cut an inch? Did we have to cut it down on the ones that we were connecting
It's
to?
half,
Hmm?
it's half.
Mm-hmm. What is it, Monterey?
Well, hey,
Different.
what's different when you,
Are you using the flat or the round?
when you,
12.2, 14.3. Whenever you're out twisting the wires, if you're not stripping, use this one, that way you can share the strippers, because I have no strippers. Fourteen. Mm.
Hey,
Okay. Why did we make it short?
use too much.
What happens if it's too long and they touch together? Tyler, you need some help? See, this one's, if you look right here, see these numbers right here? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. This one's a 14, okay? So we're gonna line it up with that 14. See if you can line it up with that 14. Let's open it up. There you go. Now squeeze down on it. Now twist it back and forth. Well, around in a circle. Let's go around in a circle. There you go. All right, now let's pull off. There we go. All right.
Oh, black people are
Do what? This whole thing is 14. So let's do that on all of them. Are you on the 14? You don't need to cut that. That's fine right there, Tom. Let's do one more. Yeah, here's what I want you to do. See this part right here? That's the sharp part. I want you to line that sharp part up right there. I want you to squeeze as hard as you can right there. Now use both hands. There you go. Good job. Get those out of your way. No, I'm just saying, that's what that was. We were getting that out of your way. I want you to do what you just did right here on this end. Then I'll come back and see you when you get done with that. Can you do that?
Would that be right?
That is correct. Very good. All right. Yes, sir. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have it. I'll get you one screw, actually. And you can see if you can put it in.
Such a white one. It used to be a 14.
Why is it coming off there? What number is it supposed to be on?
14, 12,
Mine's gonna fit.
AWG 14.
This is the
Tell
12.
them.
It says on there.
It says 14.
It says 14. I guess it's
Yours is
Try.
big- yours is bigger than mine.
on these right here. You're probably gonna want to make it a little bit longer. What you did here, I mean, that's almost a little too short. Okay, so you come back in, probably double that length. Okay, and then you get it, and you can actually hold this still. You can twist this if you like. Not
Side white. Hmm?
You sure? There you go, using your head. Backed it out, didn't have to tell you to.
Ben's got too much in
Do what?
it. Too much.
Too much what?
About that.
Uh-oh. You can get back in. Tyler, which way you cutting? Cut that off with the red pliers. Right there, right there. Remember the part that cuts. There you go. All right, Richard, look at that and tell me what you think the problem might be.
On this side.
Mm-hmm. See, this one's right.
Might be too long.
Wire's too long. There you go. All right, let's get Darius. You need some help? You watching him?
That's it, man.
See what? I was there. What did they use? Oh, that's.
Twist it first.
Twist it
You
first.
can hook your hook in it first. And then whenever your hook's in it first, you can just slide it down on top of it. Yeah, make your hook first, and then it'll slide down on top of it.
It's your thing.
My thing. You know how to do that. You do that the same exact way you did that.
Yeah, just put it there.
Let me see.
Alright, there.
Lean like a hog.
First thing we do is we make our hook. That's real good. The hook may be just a tiny bit long, but I think we can work with that. So if we make a hook on that one, make a hook on that one, we can make a hook on, yeah, on all three of them. Make a hook on all three of them.
You just gonna leave this one right here? Don't get that on the open.
Yeah, just fold that one back down. There's not a, that would go into the box that we would put it in, so we don't have to worry about that.
Twist it down on it.
Do what?
Twist it down on it.
Alright, back that out. Try to see, it's real tight like that. If you back it out, it'll slide right on there really. Actually, the screw, use a screwdriver, back the screw out. See how much easier that went on? Okay, now we tighten it down. You gotta hold it tight and tighten it, pull it tight while you tighten it down. What you need, Sean?
So for okay, the long one we use 14, and we just hook them up the same.
So the first thing we know we gotta do is we gotta do both in the ends, right? All right, you ready, Tyler? Okay.
Down.
I want you to bend it where they're getting close together. Now we're kind of form it where they're touching each other. That'll make it a little bit easier on you.
I think that oil on it myself.
You good right there. Yours looks good to me. From this angle. Only thing I see wrong is, remember how did we say we were supposed to tighten? Whenever we have the hook turning the same way as what?
Tighten.
The way you tighten it. So you want the hook the same way you tighten it. Which way do you tighten that right there? Which way is it tightened?
No, this way.
Well, no, just do your finger in a motion of which way it tightens. Try it and see if that tightens it. Oh, So which way is that?
This way.
There you go.
This way, need to turn around.
That's right. Good job, Montre. Okay, Tyler. We're gonna do this. We're gonna tighten them up together like that. Okay, we're gonna tie them together. So what I want you to do, we're gonna have to get them. Let's get a pair of those needle nose pliers. You know what they look like? I want you to push. I'm gonna hold these together, and I want you to grab them in there. You grab them. Oh, I just want you to grab them. I want you to move them. I just want you to grab them. Hold it tight. Can you hold it tight? Okay. Now we're gonna get those red handled ones. Uh-oh, you let go. You can't let go.
You got some board this time?
Some more what?
Some boards.
No, we're not gonna hook them up. We're just working on how to connect everything to them. That way, when we do that, it'll be a little bit smoother instead of learning it all at one time. Hold on, let me finish up and Tyler, and I'll be right with you. Okay, I want you to hold it down. Hold it down. With this hand, tight. Just with that one hand, okay? Are you right-handed or left-handed? All right. Let's switch hands. Switch hands. There you go. All right.
I'm done with that one.
And you get this. You hold it like that.
Let's go, Michelle.
And I just want you to twist it.
Michelle.
Whoop. Let's try to keep this straight while we
You ain't
twist.
connected together yet?
Hold on.
How you
Just
did?
try and get it back. You want me to? Let me do it on one, and you can watch me up close, and then
What
you
about
can
you
do
cut
the
that
other.
right there?
Okay.
What about you cut that right there? That make it long.
Okay. See how that is? You get this like that, and then you just twist this, and you keep it in the same direction. Can you do that? And you just get it and you twist. You try and finish it off. Hold it while you do that. We just want to hold the tip. Just the tip. There you go. Now twist. There you go. Look at it. There you go. Good job. All right. Now let's get that red wire nut and we're gonna put it on. Can we do that? It's one of these right here. What'd you do?
No,
with
that's
your two?
mine.
Oh, yours right here beside me. I was covering them up on a big belly. Just twist till it gets hard to twist.
I'll show you these before.
You seen those before? Where have you seen them? Your dad's work? Oh yeah, that's right. You told me you sold that. Is that, you think it's tight yet? Let's see if it just pulled back on it. It won't come off? All right, that's good. Now I want you to do that same thing with the two white ones. Can you do that? What is it, Richard? Y'all had a pair, didn't you?
What?
I was gonna give you my pairs. How that went? I forgot you.
Ball it together.
Ball them together.
Yeah.
It's right there beside you. Look at Tyler. He's doing one.
Okay, you doing it wrong.
Come on, Tyler. How'd we do it last time, bud? We used this one and did what? We're using the white one. Alright. So here's. I can help you. You want me to help you? I can, all you gotta do is ask. I'll do that. All right. Okay. Here, let me make it a whole lot easier. I'm gonna give us a little more room to work with. Might do that. Make sure I don't cut you. Okay. These are hard to work, aren't they? Need that spring in it. Mark your hand with the other, please. You already did Tyler. He's working on this one.
Hold on, let me see. Use your, yeah.
You sure your daddy sells this equipment? You think he knows how to do all this stuff? He does.
Run down.
20-something years. That's a long time, isn't it? All right, now let's try this one more time. This ought to give us a little bit more room to work with, don't you think? Uh-oh, there's the bell. Right, y'all can start shutting it down if y'all like. That bell's
I'm almost
got-
done, Mr.
Well, then y'all finish up. If you can finish before the bell rings.
When we gonna finish it, take a look. Take a look.
I think y'all can just start shutting and clean up a little bit. You can kill it now.